So according to your book, also another interesting, some more interesting stats. I read that heterosexual hookup sex seems to be very unsatisfactory for women. So what did you discover exactly?
Oh, that is the place where women are having the least orgasms. So
Mhm.
basically the orgasm gap is, this finding across multiple studies that in heterosexual sex, women have fewer orgasms than men. And nowhere is that statistic more dismal than in hookup sex. That in my research, I found that interestingly, only 4% of women orgasm during hookup sex. And I didn't say this in the book because it was too complicated to try to explain, but I do this study every year. I ask, what's your most reliable route to orgasm? And then months later in the class, I do this poll about do you orgasm during hookup sex? And 4% is the average. But what has fascinated me over the years is that if, say, in one class, 2% of women say their most reliable route to orgasm is penetration, in that same class 2 months later, 2% will say they orgasm with hookup sex. Same with 3%, 4%. So basically, what does that tell us? Like, there is very little attention to women's pleasure, to clitoral stimulation during hookup sex. It's all about the penetration. And because of that, it's the most dismal statistics of all. In my study, as I think I just said, 4% of women versus 55% of men say they orgasm during first time hookup sex. And there's other studies with very similar statistics, like, 5%, 7% kind of thing.